Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and I wanted to put this up now because I think I finished it. This is my real, it's a real junk journal, or because it hasn't got any new things in it, like nothing that you buy, no stamping. There's new. The only thing what new is the glue. Well, I bought it in the glue, the gesso. So this is for Nat is doing a thing where she's been challenged to make a journal only using the pages and things that you get from opportunity shops, op shops, you know, Vinnie's and all them sort of places. And I decided I wanted to do it. And I had I don't know, it was last week, I don't know how long ago it was since I've been on here. Anyway, I didn't like what I did last time, so I pulled it apart. I actually recovered it many times. Look, I've got calico, because that's from the op shop. I've got a piece of sheet, and I've got a piece of lace that I bought in a bag. There was a whole heap of lace, so that's tying it up, and, you know, you can leave it like that length or whatever. But I hope I can get all this in the shot without, I can take it out a tiny bit without mucking this up too much or having that fall down or anything on me. Okay, so the lady that's challenged Nat to do this was String and Scissors, and she's challenged Nat to make it, and then they said if anybody wanted to have a go they could too, you know. So this is my go. This is what I've come up with. Okay, so I'll just have a mouthful of my coffee because I've nearly finished it. And this is what we're going to have a look at. Now this is, Sonia, this is way off the, what's name for me. I don't usually do anything, but I did have fun, because I thought, oh good, I can do whatever well, you know, within reason, of course, you want to have it turn out nice. So like I said, that's a piece of sheet that I bought, and this is nice thick lace, because I've got a bag with some of that in there. So that's the tie-up thing for it. I've actually made it in a book. I used the book for its, what's the name, I showed you that, and then it's got a hidden hinge in there, so you can't see that bit, but the hidden hinge is obviously hidden, see? So anyway, so you open it up like this. So look at me, I haven't even finished it. I haven't done this thing, but then it can stay like that. I don't mind if we want to leave it like that, but I have a tuck here. Now I've got bits of fabric glued in. If I got a tear anywhere, I put a patch on it. Put a patch on anything that was torn or broken, because a lot of this paper is really old. So that's just a piece off a biscuit thing that I've got, and I might leave it like that because I like it plain like that. It's fine, isn't it? And this is a piece off the other one that I made first. I put gesso on there, and I made a bigger tuck spot for it, so you can put stuff in there. Now this is a music book. There's a piece of lace, because I have a lot of old bits of lace that I've picked up, and this is a piece of a doily that I made that bit there out of, and I sat that on. Now this is a piece of heavier card that was in the front of a book. It's not actually a card, it's a piece of paper, but it's thick paper. I've got a little bit of a doily. I've got some fabric that I cut out and put there and there. This is the back of a book that I've got, a little kid's book that I got these things out of. I've left that, you're not the only, I suppose you could write the rest on there. And I've made some of these little fancy businesses here with paper, bits of old doily. I got all these silk flowers one time, or velvet flowers, and I didn't know whatever to do with them, but I've used them. Now this is a flip up, and that's out of a kid's magazine, that piece, and I've just got this out of an old book that I bought. This is out of a kid's book, and there's a bit of lace along there. There's a bit of an inside out of off a piece of fabric that I bought, you know, because I tear up of clothing, or it could have been off a piece of sheet, whatever. And then this was fabric that I put on the edge, and this little birdie's out of the kids' book, and there's some music page. I gessoed that there piece, and then it says Merry Christmas. I guess you could put on there whatever you like, it doesn't matter what time of the year. This is out of a thing, a little pad that I bought too, with a little bear on it, and there's pad pages. And I've got, this part is an envelope, an old envelope that was in something. Well, I think there was a packet of envelopes and it had paper, and I put the stamp on there to show you that it opens, right? And if you open it and the stamps, 2 stamps back to back, make a tag. Stamps I got in an album of stamps that I bought there at Vinnie's one time. This is a piece of paper out of a real old writing thing. Here's this is actually typed, because it's only on one side. It's a typed page of doing, I think it was electrical stuff or something. But anyway, and here I put a patch on because it started to tear. So I thought, well, I'm going to put patches. I'm not going to, because it's really old and I didn't want it to. I've reinforced a few of the parts here too in it. And I think it looks good like that. There's a bit of old piece of violet lace and a piece of fabric just to make sure that stays sturdy for tucking stuff in. And over this page, this has come out of a children's book, and it's a tuck spot, which I probably could use this bit here for showing you this, because I haven't put anything tucky in here, and I don't think I will, because there's a lot of stuff in here. And if I did sell it, I don't know if I would, if anybody wanted, I wouldn't put anything in it because people could do that themselves. So this is a piece here that I put up the centre to reinforce, plus, the look as well, because I wanted. And this is another one of those little bunches of things that I put together. There's a bit of a notebook that I bought in Vinnie's. Here's a piece out of the earlier one that I did. That's out of a how to paint, like what is it called? I forgot now. Anyway, it's one of those. And it's got a bit of mesh because that was in the thing. There's a bit of lace because I have a lot of that I bought one time. In here, I haven't even put that in, and I'm going to put that in, I think. I might even pin it on the side. That'll do. I'll pin it on the side because I need to leave spaces for people to put stuff to look at, and you know what I mean. So I'll have as many bits as I can. There must be a what's name in here somewhere that because I picked up plenty of these. I don't know if you're allowed to use new ones, but I'm gonna today because I need to put something on here. So this is actually the paper holding the 2 pieces of cotton together where I tied the page in. I tied it in or put it in, whatever. So I'm going to put that little thing on there because I like it. I think it's pretty little bloke, isn't it? I'll put this up the top here. I'll get it right here in a minute, don't you worry. Nobody panic. And this stamp, when I put it on, these 2 stamps, I didn't realise that they stuck out the side so far. So I've got them turned over. So I suppose if anybody does own it one day other than me, or I would keep it turned over anyway, because I don't want to take it off there. If it sticks out the side, it doesn't bother me, but I'll see anyway. So that's the centre of the first signature. I've actually got 2 in here. So there's another bit of writing space. Here's another piece. This must be to do with something. Can I just turn this over and read it? I found this book. Now this is to do with plumbing, this part, but I think it was all a teaching book of some sort. But it's all typed. I didn't really want to go over all that unless, I didn't do that. So there's the other side. You've got to have some paper for writing. Now this is off the other side of this piece of paper. That's a piece of a writing pad, and I think it's really old, that one. Now I haven't done anything with this part because I thought I'd just leave it. People got to do something themselves, or I could do something with it myself. There's a place for putting stuff, or you can stick that down, and that's an envelope. And I've used the envelope as a reinforce that page. So I've got this here, which is called, what's that? The blacksmith on that one, and the walnut tree on that one. There's a song, and I made this little flippy pockety thing. Use mushrooms out of a kid's book, children's book, and this is out of the children's book, and I've just made this little journaling thingy. When I say just made it, I've got to say, this has taken me many hours to just make this. Sleepyhead, I was going to cover that over, but I decided not to, because that was out of the children's book too, that has that blue on it, see, and I made one of them fancy businesses. I like to decorate the pages with a bit of something, you know, because you... And then I've got this on the other side is a little booklet thing that you just open. It's got a old piece of ribbon on there that I've... And if you know, well, you know me, and I've collected up stuff for years and years and years. Now, that's the inside of that. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I like that. So, I gessoed all this. I put some little patches of fabric on it because there was little tears. And I put lots of gesso on it, so it's not going to actually tear and rip and fall apart, okay? So that's a little spot there for journaling on. Okay. Now... Right, so this is the other side of that piece of heavy card that was in that book. It's a page, actually, and I put a piece of paper up there. That's a piece of wrapping paper. Now I made this pin, paper clip, out of using bits and pieces from me, bits and pieces that I bought. Now this is another piece out of that writing pad, and I've stuck that side there down, and then you can just lift that up and open it. And I've trimmed the bottom with a piece of fabric that I got. I don't think that was off a sheet or anything, it's just a piece that was in a bag that I got. And there's another one of them tucks with the really old lace behind it. And then I've got this flower here. Now, cards, see, you can use cards. So this is a card that I put in. The actual inside of the card, there was more inside the card, you know how they fold up like that, and then they had the writing on the inside. But see, this says, I can't see it be anyone like that. No, nicer than you. There can't be anyone nicer than you. And that is a really pretty picture, isn't it? It's even got a little glitter on there, and I've put that little stamp on, them two stamps on there for that. I've never sat there before and took the back off the stamps, you know, the envelope, so I did that a bit yesterday, so that was a bit of a learning thing for me. Never done that before. Then I've got this piece here that I've put on the edge of it. It's a... oh, I got it all caught up, didn't I? That was clever. This is the little booklet thing that I made, a little pocket on me, and it's got a little piece of paper in there. And I just put that over the edge here to be used or whatever, can be stuck in later or moved. Oh, and this page here is an envelope. That's the inside of the really old envelope. This is 1994, and so I put that, because I reinforced this page here with that, so I put it in there. And here's a page for doing stuff on, and it's got stamps. Okay, so this is out of an inside of a book that was to do with what I can't remember now, and I made that little flip out thing. This is fabric. It's a sheer sort of fabric that I covered that with, and I put some gesso around it, and I put a little bit of that other fabric on it, and I just stuck a piece out of the little booklet inside for writing on, and I made one of those little things for up the top. And this is the other side of the paper, of course. And there's a place for to do stuff on, and look, place for to do stuff on. And then I've got this piece here is the second signature. Now, in the middle of it, I should say. Now, there's my piece of thread that I put two little pieces, little hinges on there for fun. Also, because it'll reinforce it a bit too. And then I've got this one here. This is out of the children's book, and a little stamp. And I made this paper clip thing here. And there's a bit of really old lace up the side. This piece here, I've just put that stuff in there, and I'm going to not do anything with it because Sonia is about had enough. These are like, that's a kid's playing, one of them numbers cards, you know. There's 9, I suppose there could be cotton reels. What's it say? 9. I'm trying reels. It does too. I'm trying to. You can see through that. See, and I just covered that with fabric, and I'm going to leave these like this because these are little bits of ephemera that you can use in your journal if you want to, you know, whatever. Because I was going to get up this morning and do some more, but I just couldn't do it anymore. I did a little bit, but that was it, and I've finished now. So this is the other side of that book page, and there's a piece of fabric. Made another little, you know, gathered up thing with the stuff on. Don't know what they're called. This is a tag I made. A couple of little tears, so I stuck a bit of, well, one little tear, so I stuck a bit of fabric on it. This is another piece off of the side of a sheet, I think it was on, and there's a nice piece that I've cut out of a book with flowers in it. I'll put on there. Which way is it going to go there like that? This, I really love these. Look at that, aren't they nice? And here's the other side of that envelope there. And these I've cut out of something, out of one of the magazines or books that I've collected up. And then I've tore out these old piece of paper out of that old book. I showed you that the other day. And then I've got this piece here, and I really love this. And I put a piece of gathered, this is a stretchy piece of lace, but I got that off a bit of stuff one day. They had it in a bag up there at Vinnie's or somewhere. And then I put stamps. I've got a stamp either side to make that really solid. And I think that's a cool idea. Okay, so this is the end bit. And see how I've reinforced it, but it's all going everywhere. It doesn't matter. This is a junk journal, and I want it to look like that. And then I've got this old envelope that I suppose I could have got it finished, but may not, so might have cheated a bit on the old envelope. So that goes down in there if it wants to, whatever you want to put down in there. But I've just put an arrangement of bits and pieces on it. And then that is the journal that I've made of using things from all second-hand stuff. There is not, I am sure, as I'm sure, there is no, what's names in here? No, nothing new. Nothing new. It's all, well, that's not really true in the way that a lot of it is really good. It's not old, it's rubbishy stuff. A lot of it was not ever used by people, I suppose. So they just didn't want it, and they threw it out, so we picked it up. Everybody picked things up and they bring it home, don't they? And then you can just put it in your book, and I think that turned out really well. So you can leave me a comment if you like. I'd really like to see your comments. Please subscribe. A lot of people, I realise, that talk to me a fair bit, not me subscribers, but that's okay. You don't have to be. But if you want to look at my channel, I suppose that looks okay there. If you put it over there, I hope I don't change it though, because I think it looks okay. I think it looks all right. But if you want to subscribe to my channel, you just and see more videos. A lot of people say to me that they look at a lot of my old videos and they found me. They only just found me and things like that, and they can't find the new ones and that I put out. Well, when you press the subscribe button thing, where it says it's all in red, a little bell pops up. And if you press on the little bell, it'll say that it'll give you the option of being reminded when I put something up there. So when I put something up, it'll come up and show you that I've put something up. So anyway, so that's up to you. A lot of people watch me on their phones, I know, and I guess that's a really easy and good way, and I don't use the phone to watch things or answer things or whatever, but that's a good way of doing it too, I suppose. But if you want to be always knowing what I'm doing, I'll put this on Facebook too. I think I'll put this on Facebook too, yeah, okay. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to put it up now. It's really good, okay? I really enjoyed doing this. So, you know, you get excited and you get right into it there, and then you think you're getting to the end, it starts to get, oh my goodness me, am I ever going to finish this? And I decided that I wasn't going to do anything else until I finished it. So I've finished it, and so now I can look at doing something else, okay? So thank you again, and please like and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about me really junk journaling thingy. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.